tribute water was continuously discharged to the downstream of Sameura Dam in Japan.
Don't worry, I have to change to present. Okay, next about the demerit. So everything in this world must have two sides. First side is advantage, second side is disadvantage. So about the first side, about the disadvantage is special about the water pollution. And next is about like the general, so I will explain now. For the demerit, will I present later, is taken from two cases. First cases is from Three Gorges Dam, located in China, and second cases is Tarbela Dam in Pakistan. Both of them are biggest dam in the world and has so many benefits there. And in other side, they also have disadvantage. First, I will divide this into two parts. First part is a disadvantage in the upstream area. This point is the advantage in the upstream area. First is inhabitants need to be displaced. Like this case, 1,600,000 for Tarbela and more than 1.2 million for Three Gorges Dam. So 1,600,000 people displaced from their hometown because the government or the people who built that dam want to build the dam over there. And then 1.2 million for Three Gorges Dam in China. So many people displaced. And then the second point is number of cities and towns are flooded. For example, in the Three Gorges of Dam, around 13 cities, 140 towns and 1,350 villages were disappeared because their land built the dams for the dam. And the resettlement difficult. When the people lost their hometown, the government or the people who has charge there need to give their like the other place to give them another place to live there. But it's difficult because it's too huge amount of people to move, right? So it's difficult for the resettlement for them. And then, like for the fish, Indus dolphin and Baiji dolphin. Indus dolphin is the dolphin in Tarbela Dams, around Tarbela Dam, and Baiji dolphin is dolphin in the Three Gorges, around Three Gorges Dam. It's almost extinct. And then forest has disappeared because it's too huge building. So forest in around that area disappeared. And then forest in the other area, because before the forest is using the water from the water from the river, but the water from the river already blocked. So the water which flow to the river, the forest is not flow again to the forest. So forest become disappear. And then water pollution due to the stagnancy of water, because in this upstream area, the dam blocked the water, and then in this side, the block side, all like municipal and then industry discharge there was water there. And then because the water is not flowing to the sea, the water only stop there. So the pollution is accumulate there. So the pollution in that area is become worse and worse because the water is not flowing. And then the increased possibility of earthquake due to the huge volume of water. So for Three Gorges Dam in China is already in that area. Actually, for earthquake is often occur, but after they build this dam, the condition is increased. The possibility of earthquakes is increasing. Why? Because the huge volume of water always move, right? Always move. The movement of water can increase the possibility of earthquake. This is the impacts which occur in the downstream area. First is the downstream area becomes dry and rivers are lost because the water are not flowing again to that area. And then the distribution of mangrove has shrunk because the mangrove is located in the seaside, and then the water flowing to the seaside is not flow anymore. So the mangrove over there is much decreased. And then the fishing in the riverine area has dwindled or decreased. And then the length of the tidal ridge was increased. So because the water from the river is not flowing anymore to the sea, so the sea level decreased. So the tidal line become increase. And then the salinity of the seawater near the coast has increased because the water from the river, which not saline water, is not flowing anymore to the sea. So the water in the seaside, salinity in the seaside increase. And then the animal husbandry and agriculture have deteriorated, causing unemployment, poverty, and migration, and landslides. Why landslide? Because like I mentioned before, the earthquake and the movement of the huge volume of water make the land in the surround dam or land in the downstream become critic. And this is the picture which I took from internet and show the landslide impact to their house, like this, crack in the house. And then the last is about the discussion topics. So we already made 3 topics of discussion. First is, do we need dams? Second is, if so, where do we need dams? And the last discussion topic is, what kind of dam are desirable, are suitable for us? Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you very much.
Thank you for presentation. The next group is the miniature buffer situation.